We got a new update on THF TEEZY. That's the guy who the feds say dropped FBG duck location. That's the guy who made the phone call and had them guys run up with their blick, blah, 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 going crazy. Duck ended up losing his life. I want y'all to hit the like button. I think this is a strong video because there's some new news about TEEZY that kind of got me fucked up in the head. Extra wild, like he really didn't like Duck. We know that he was chilling with Duck. When Duck was chilling with his baby mama, he didn't like Duck around his kid and shit like that. So it seemed like he was very angry. That's the story that the feds is telling. But I got an update on this, so hit the like button. Goal is about 3,000 likes on this video. This is a new update on him. There's been a lot of talk about everybody else, but we ain't really got an update on TEEZY. So, you know, this will knock all the fake videos, put them down, and put all the real videos at the top. And I'm giving you the real over here. So hit the like button to help with the algorithms. TEEZY, who dropped Duck low, what the feds saying. You know, more paperwork is coming out on TEEZY that said not only did he drop Duck low, he might have tricked Duck, you know. He made it look like he left, but really he went across the street to the Montclair store, all while Duck was across the street at Dolce Gabbana standing in that line waiting to get in the store. According to the feds, he was on the phone watching Duck for several minutes while he was standing there, knowing that people were finna come and kill him. According to the feds, he watched it all with his own eyeballs. That's the reason why he looked suspicious on the phone, and a security guard ended up recording him because they felt like he was up to something, not knowing it was gonna be this. That's very crazy. They said he was watching Duck. They also say they picked up words out his phone call where he used words like lacking and shit like that. So he was telling somebody that Duck was lacking. He also told them that Duck didn't have a weapon on him, according to the paperwork. So he must have looked at Duck and can tell by his shirt and shit like that. You know, it wasn't bulgy and shit like that. That's crazy. Motherfuckers be doing all that information, saying that shit. Motherfuckers is looking at your pants, looking at your shirt, looking at your waist to make sure you don't got that motherfucking Michael Jackson on your ass. So I found that crazy. The feds also says that TEEZY is gonna argue that he didn't drop Duck location. They said that they anticipate that he's gonna say he made a phone call because he wanted somebody to pick him up. You know, this wasn't a phone call about coming to kill Duck. Maybe it was a conversation saying, yeah, I seen dude, I seen Buddy, but it wasn't no conversation about killing Duck, you know. So I don't know if they can make out his full conversation that the security guy recorded him on, you know. That's what I got from that. But it says that they anticipate TEEZY is going to say that he wasn't dropping Duck low. He was calling somebody to pick him up. The feds say that's a lie. He actually was downtown in a silver Buick that he owned. He drove there and drove back, according to the feds. And they claim that they got surveillance footage to show that he drove there. They also got parking tickets from this car that they say he drove from like a year ago. And so they know that this was his car, that he couldn't fake it off. But they said that he's going to claim he wanted somebody to pick him up. They anticipated that. You know, this is very strong, you feel me? They kind of speak on, you know, TEEZY having this very, very strong hatred for FBG Duck. You know, I guess Duck allegedly, you know, was messing with his kid's mother. And Duck used to be around the kids. And then, you know, he was part of THF, which was clicked up with Oblock, that the feds claimed they had a street beef with St. Lawrence. And they claimed that, you know, a lot of St. Lawrence people end up losing their life to Oblock people. And they claimed that a lot of Oblock people lost their life to St. Lawrence people, too. They talk about testimony and testifying. You know, this trial get big. It also speaks on something that I think is very deep. It claims that the media could be messing up their case, you know, because there's things that, you know, they getting sealed and motions that they're not going to allow that, you know, people got their hands on. They were able to see that and put their information out. And a lot of that shit not going to be used at trial because the judges didn't allow them. So I got a story about a big time publication that they claiming is, you know, dirtying people's minds up on this case. They saying that they don't feel like Oblock. Well, some Oblock guys who are on this case claiming they don't feel they're going to get a fair trial because a big platform did a story on them, you know, and this is very strong. So I'm going to talk about that in my next blog. Probably drop that tomorrow. Make sure y'all hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, because this is crazy. Out of all the publications, all the bloggers, magazines, and newspapers, It was one publication that they said caused them a problem that they believe, and they don't want that to be allowed in the courtroom. So subscribe to my YouTube channel. It's the Homie Truth.